Hello guys and welcome back to a long overdue review that I need to do, and that's why I'm doing it. Anyway, welcome to a review of my new Hornby 3F Jinty, which was given to me very recently by my good friend Kelly Ashford. Make sure you go and check her channel out, link in the description. Anyway, we're going to review this lovely thing. It is the budget Hornby Railway model, but it's a definite keeper and will be joined in the future by the expensive Bachmann model in the same livery but a different number. So I can't wait for that. However, we're going to review it, go through its details, etc., etc., and then I'll basically give it a bit of a running session with some other locos, and yeah, enjoy. So since the last review, I have got the sideboard which contains all of the locos in. There you go. So, because it's at a decent height, I can basically review the logos. Hence, nice backdrop. You get the photo, you've got the actual logos behind you, with the models, and then you've got the picture of the upcoming Hush Hush, which is on pre-order. So yeah, I can basically, I'll just pop them on this lovely nice soft material, and I can review the details here. So, let's go through the Jinty then. This is not the most exotic or detailed logo in the world, because obviously it's the Hornby Railroad one, but it is a budget model, and it's quite good for being a budget model. Now, if you notice, I have taken the front coupling off because it was a fat coupling. It looked really annoying. So this is going to be the loco that is at the front when it double heads with the upcoming Bachmann model, which I will get very soon. However, it is very lovely. As you can see, it's in SDJR, or Somerset and Dorset Joint Railway Prussian Blue, a livery I really like. I don't know whether it picks up on camera much, but it is very blue. It is very, very dark blue though. So it is hard to pick up. Now, this does use the standard Hornby Railroad chassis with a 3-pole motor. However, it does have proper bearings on the wheel set, which is a lovely quality touch. I won't be showing you that, but it does, rest assured. I had the base keeper off the other week just to fix one of the dodgy pickups. But it's fine. Yeah, pretty decent. This isn't obviously not as detailed as the Bachmann model, and it's not as accurate, obviously being a little bit too tall and stuff with this, but there's not much in it really. But the Bachmann one is a lot more detailed. But then again, the mechanism is worse. So, yeah, it's good for the budget model that it is. So, we'll start at the front. Obviously, you do have lovely metal buffers. They're not sprung like they are on like a Bachmann model. The Jinty and this coupling hook thing is a bit weird, but it is nice anyway. The printing out of the actual number 24 on the smoke box and the actual red on the buffer beam is really nice. It's dead crisp. You do have some handrails. You've got metal handrails and a bit more of this plastic molded detail here. It is nice to see. I think there was a sort of thing on the side, but I think it's come off on the other side. Then you do have the lovely and very well printed SDJR lettering there, especially the number 24. That's printed nicely. The 3P3G, don't know what that means, but that's printed nicely on the side. You do have these metal safety valves on whistle. Lovely quality touch. They do shine in the sun. I mean, they don't visually, but with the angle of the sun, actually, I can't see it, but you can on the camera. So that's really nice. Proper glazed windows on the cab. That's nice to see also. Sort of a similar Midlandish design on that. Like on the Midland compound I have. You do have, I think, glazed windows on the back as well, but with the sort of grille effect, which is nice. The handrails are moulded, but there is actually a gap there. That is gap. There is a gap. I'll show you that in a second. Extra bits of detail that would normally be on a Jinty and stuff. It doesn't actually have a proper running board like a normal loco. It is part of just the moulded of the body, so it doesn't create much weight or anything. But this is a budget model. Let's be honest. It is fairly decent. There's a lot of moulded detail. Lots of nice work on the front. You've got a lot of rivets on the front as well. I'll show you those. Not bad at all. What I'll do is I'll spin this round that way. There you go. You can see the back. There is a builder's plate on both sides, which you can see. It is visible. We can zoom in on that, so you can see that just about, which I think is very nice, especially on a budget model like this. There is cab detail. There's a bit of it. It's not a lot, but it's not half bad. The coal is a bit chunky, but it's not too bad either. You do have the same set of metal buffers at the back, not sprung of course. and then you've got the big fat coupling on the back, which I don't really like, but I don't mind it on the back of a loco. I'm okay with it on the back. There are 2 locos that I do have fat couplings on the front. Nice locos. This is part of my nice loco collection. Except from the older stuff, like modern Hornby or Batman stuff. It's one of only, well, there's only 2. My old Batman stuff do, obviously, because they can't be removed. And obviously the Smokey Joe and stuff like that do, obviously, of course. But I decided it would look nicer, and considering I'm getting a Batman one of the same livery, I can have that as the logo at the back, can't I? And that'll have a nice thin coupling, which I can use, and then have this at the front. So I have 24 and 23. 23 is the preserved one. This is unfortunately the scrapped member, I think, but it is lovely. That will run through the detail anyway. That's as much as we're really going to get, but it's nice. I think it's really half decent considering the cost of these, because they're not that expensive really for a loco. But it's one of the better and nicer railroad Jinty versions that you can get as well. I think it's the livery. I think because it's so unique, and the SDJR livery just makes it look a little bit better. The quality of the livery is a bit nicer than it is on like a black one or a LMS Crimson Lake one. So it is nice. Obviously I'll be getting the same livery from Bachmann. I will then, I promised, I will do a comparison, because I may as well. But yeah, until then, we are going to enjoy the lovely Hornby one. I will now pop it on the track, get some coaches behind it, because I can't bother with freight today. I might put freight behind another loco instead, but I get it on the track, and I get another loco to run alongside it. So there is the lovely Hornby 3F Jinty onto the track. I will be running this with another loco. I've decided today just to pick the small W4 Peckett in this lovely industrial grey, because I didn't want to run any of the bigger stuff. There are obviously bigger tank engines that are better suited to this, but I thought just for a bit of a change, and because this is quite a unique livery, I may as well stick it against another sort of unique livery that's quite nice and interesting. So that's a Hornby model also, a lovely thing, super detailed and stuff, so as you can clearly see. You can go and see the review on that. I did do a review. Also, similarly to the Jinty, it was given to me by my good friend Kelly Ashford. So, yeah, lovely little thing. So I'm going to run that. I've got that with a little industrial sort of freight train, all grey as well, matching. But look, the actual wagon is nearly the size of the loco in height-wise, which is hilarious. So, we'll give this a bit of a test in a second. Which is nice, but I do like this livery, because I like unique liveries, sort of weird colours. I know it's not unique as in it was a livery that was used by this actual railway, rather than a unique livery per se, but I still consider it unique-ish, because it's quite a different sort of thing. I mean, you hardly see it. It's quite a nice livery, but it's not sort of that common. It's not like the LMS Maroon or the GWR Green or the BR Blacks and stuff, so that's why I like it. So yeah, anyway, so we'll give it a bit of slow speed, see what we can do. I mean, I think that's moving. Moving? It is moving. I think it's clogging a teeny bit, but well, that's not bad, is it? For a railroad model. My camera work is utterly terrible, and I do apologise. Because I have to keep positioning. Oh, starting the points. It is working with only 2 rear pickups, because the front one on this side, I think has gone a bit cookie, but stalling on the points. But track's probably not the cleanest either, so I'll give it the benefit of the doubt. Stop dying. There you go. You passed the points now, you shouldn't be dying. Obviously, as speed is concerned, it is a bit quick, but it does run quite nice and slowly. Decent enough smoothness. So yeah, decent enough. We'll give it a bit of a running session now. I have got these nice clerestory coaches, which are definitely not prototypical. And I don't really give a toss. They just match the livery quite nicely, so I think they're XL in the art, and this is obviously an LMS regional loco, but who gives a toss? Anyway, yeah, it does look nice with them, so may as well. So that's the Jinty going. We'll check how that's going in a bit. And now for the going the wrong way Peckett. Lovely Peckett going the other way. There we go. Off it pops. Okie dokie. Pull the Peckett into a stop. Lovely, lovely. And finally, Hornby 3F Jinty. Into a stop. So that will conclude this video then. Thing up into the screen. Oh my god. Anyway, that will conclude this video. Thank you all so much for watching. And yeah, what's your thoughts on the new 3F Jinty? It's very nice indeed, I think. Definite keeper. I'll get a lot of use out of this loco. It's quite a good loco just for using, like, moving stuff about. It's almost like a shunter in a way. But it's a very lovely little steam tank engine. Love it to bits. Make sure you go and visit Kelly Ashford's channel, plus all the feature channels in my feature channel section, obviously. And until next time, thanks so much for watching. There won't be a review for a short while, but there'll be lots of other videos coming, so make sure you are subscribed with the notification bell on for those. The next review, I believe, might be an SDJR loco, a 7F, I think. Be the next Steam loco, I think. That's what I'm saving up for at the minute. So until then, thanks for watching, and see you very soon.